freezing. Why are we walking?
Jack, look at our keys.
Oh, that's my car!
Huge IQ, great performance in the Marines, but you gave up. Drugs, petty crime. Never had a job.
Who are you? Your father saved my life.
Dean says you're a fair guy, boys.
I've had a rather emotional day.
This is kind of like I guess, the James Bond or the spy movie that you never got to make, right? So it's got to be interesting for you.
Definitely Bond is in there, and it's the most obvious one that you would go to as a reference for it. But for me, there was so much of Harry Palmer, the old Avengers series, goodness me. I mean, you can go back to The Thin Man all the way to Sherlock Holmes, you know, as in terms of the idea of a gentleman spy detective, the one who does it through elegance, and that's juxtaposed with all the brawn and the muscles and the gorgeous girl, you know.
It's got everything.
Yeah, it's
what
got
more can you want?
Well, I think this is one that's really important to see on the big screen. There's so many ways to see a movie now. And why do you suppose it is so important to see on the big screen?
I think just because it assaults you from every angle, and I don't know, the fight scenes they're brilliant to watch. They're so good, and yeah, seeing it in the cinema, and I don't know, it's just, it feels like an event as well, doesn't it? It's, you know, you can sit at home and watch a movie, and that's great and has its place, but this is an event. It's a Matthew Vaughn film that is gonna, I don't know, I'm really excited
I think
to
it's a beautiful looking film as well. I think, you know, I mean, from the interiors of Kingsman and the base, and actually, you know, just where my character comes from and how that's kind of the opposite of that. George Richmond's cinematography and all the beautiful costumes and the gadgets. It is so rich, you know, that I think it kind of demands viewing on a big sort of cinema screen.
And with other people.
And with other people.
I think that's one of the things that will drive people back to the movie theatre, no matter what technology we have, no matter how many big flat screens and surround sound.
Shared experience, isn't it? Yeah.
Because when I got out after seeing it for the first time, I was just desperate to talk to someone about it, and then got out on this street and no one else has seen it, and I was just desperate to kind of share it with someone. Yeah.
Now, we always ask people their Hail Mary moment, the moment in their career where they just kind of had to go for it and it worked out for them. What do you suppose that was for you?
I'm hoping this is it.
Well, I mean, this has got to be it for me, isn't it? This is my first film, and I fear maybe the pinnacle of my career. So, I mean, you know, it was a challenge, and it required a lot of hard work, both physically and mentally. But you know, you suck it up, you get on with it, you have a good time making it, and then I suppose if you're lucky, not speaking from experience other than this, but you're presented then, you know, 8 to 12 months later with a film that you're incredibly proud of.
But I think you could carry this franchise as they're planning to carry it on.
Very, very, very kind of you. I think, you know, it's a great concept. Everyone's had a great time doing it. I know Matthew's very proud of it. So I think, provided people at home enjoy it, I don't think anyone wouldn't want to come back and do a little bit more.
So if you could take one gadget out of that closet with all the cool spy gear, what do you suppose it was?
Well, I do like the umbrella, because I always get a bit annoyed when I carry an umbrella around, because it kind of feels quite... Whenever you take an umbrella out, it never rains. So I kind of like the idea that you could have a gadget that maybe if I took... Exactly, it's useful, but, you know, has other purposes.
And who wouldn't need a bulletproof umbrella?
Exactly.
But for you.
Oh, I've never had a day in my life when I haven't wished I had a hand grenade. So I'd go for the line.
And for you?
I change my mind all the time. I actually don't often find cause to explode, make things explode. But I love that suit because I love how I look in it, frankly. And the glasses are super cool as well.
Good. Well, hopefully we'll see you in the next one in the suit.